This is Date Night Behind the Screens.
Welcome back to Date Night. I've got a quick announcement about this episode. In case you didn't listen to Helix Session 0, this is the first actual session other than the setup episode for our Kids on Bikes arc. All of this is pretty much improvised because we did the setup session and then we went right into playing. So it's a little bit different than what we usually have. It's obviously also different because this is the first time we've played Kids on Bikes. It's also what would usually be a premium or behind the screens episode, but we've been releasing this whole arc free. These episodes are coming out once a month, and once we move on to the next premium arc, they might go back behind the premium paywall. If you want to support our show, you can always do that by going to our site and going to the Behind the Screens tab and subscribing for just $1.99 a month. You'll be able to hear part 2 of Helix next month and more of our main campaign on Friday. Hope you enjoy it, and let us know on Twitter or Facebook if you want us to try any other systems. Let's go ahead and get into Helix, Session 1. Alright, well, I don't know how to play this game.
Yay!
So let's play this game. You two are... I guess I should move my microphone.
Yeah, probably.
You two are at home. It's summer. What do you tend to do in the morning on a summer weekday after you get up?
Eat either Pop-Tarts or a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a bowl of cereal.
All right. So you have some cereal. Your dad is already gone over at the pet shop. So you're here sort of by yourself. But he's covering things, at least for the morning. What's breakfast like, I guess?
I just saw an ad for honeycomb, so that's sitting pretty fresh.
Yes, we're eating honeycomb for breakfast.
Okay.
It's good.
It's a
Yum.
very conversational table. Just a lot of crunching.
I don't know what you are doing, but I don't sound like that when I eat my cereal.
It's honeycomb, yes.
I don't sound like a monster eating things.
Okay. So what do you do next?
I don't have to go to camp, right?
Tommy, I told you, that isn't for another couple of weeks.
I don't want to go in a couple of weeks. I just want to stay here.
Well, you're going to have to talk to Dad about it.
Fine.
I mean, nobody's going to be here to watch you during the day, so...
I can just come to the pet store.
Tommy,
That's
all you
where
do
I
is
hang
feed...
out after school anyways.
All you do is feed the rabbits there.
I've got my comic books.
Yeah, and you sit there and you just keep feeding the rabbits more and more food. They're going to be fat.
They like it.
You can't just keep feeding the rabbits that much food.
Would you rather have a really, really fluffy rabbit or a really skinny rabbit?
Fluffy but healthy.
Yeah.
Not fat.
If you remembered to feed them, then I wouldn't have to.
I do feed them. They eat their food before you even come to the store most of the time.
All right, you finished scarfing down your breakfast. It's your day off today. You're not working at the pet shop. So what is it the two of you have planned?
Tommy, put your bowl in the sink. I have to wash them. Thanks. Now, go play outside or something.
I don't want to go play outside. It's hot.
I said or something.
I want to go upstairs, read my books.
Gosh, you're such a dweeb.
Yeah, because you've got a lot going on right now in
What?
your life, too. You heard me.
Go to your room.
I was planning on doing that anyways.
Go.
My choice.
Tommy clunk, clunk, clunks up the stairs.
Doom, doom, doom.
You hear the door clap.
God, he's a big 10-year-old.
I'm very dense.
And as you're starting to wash the dishes and as you go upstairs and turn on some music and flip on the light and start reading the comic books, the power goes off.
Tommy, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just turned on the lights.
I'll go check the breakers.
I'll keep reading.
Scooch over toward the window.
Is it a rainy day or something?
No, it's
Okay.
a clear, sunny day out.
Okay.
It just happens to be a day that the power went out.
Well, I just more mean, why
This
does
is
he have to
very
go
meta.
sit right next to the window?
Well, it's for the extra light. Or opens the curtains, I'll
Okay.
say.
Do you want my eyes to go bad?
Got some, He-Man, Ninja Turtles. What's on your curtains?
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic, okay.
Whatever. I guess I'll have to finish these dishes later.
We still have water. It's town water. It stays pressurized.
Fine, I'll wash them with cold
Why
water.
am I talking to you through the floor?
I don't know. Finish that, go to my room, flop on my bed with a heavy sigh, and pull out my Game Gear.
You've got 15 minutes before it goes dead.
No, it lasted for hours.
Okay. If you had remembered to charge it. So, a quiet morning in the house, basically. What are some of the mundane things that you're dealing with here early in the summer? Like, what are some of the problems that you guys have, or some of the motivations that you have, or some things that might be on your bigger agendas than just hanging out?
Jesse, I'm bored.
I don't sound like that.
Jesse, I'm bored.
I don't think I sound like that either.
Jesse, I'm bored.
That's closer.
Oh, boy.
You forgot there's a Modron that lives in your closet.
That's where I keep my comic books.
Yeah.
It's his Robbie robot. Probably hearing about how there's that new mall going up, and rumors of one of the stores being a pet store, Pet World.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I was a kid, it really was just like wake up, find ways to entertain myself, and fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, that's
So-
definitely, as a kid, like, definitely your top priority, I'd
Yeah.
say.
And worrying about if that store is going to put Dad's store out of business and what that would mean for us.
Okay. Is there anything you're doing about that, or just kind of being anxious about it?
Being an anxious, moody teenager about it.
Okay. Another thing I'd ask is, do you have any friends in town, like, that you hang out with?
I'm specifically the loner weirdo trope.
Yeah, so not so much?
Not really.
You don't have another loner
Hey, even
friend?
the Stranger Things kids have friends, and they're strange loners.
I had one growing up. I mean, I know some kids from school, but
You mostly don't hang out with them when you're not
No.
in school.
not really.
Okay.
Don't really have much time for them to hang out, because every time they want to hang out, I have to work.
Yeah. All right.
Jesse, can you go watch the store? Oh, Dad, Sarah was going to come over.
So you've
Sorry.
kind of, your friendships have suffered a lot based on,
Well, they still want
The
to
work
hang.
you have to
kind
do.
of. They still want to hang out. They just can't in the summer.
okay. So they kind of move on, I guess. They know other people are more reliable to hang out with, so they have
Sort of.
stories and jokes that you're not a part of, and it makes it tough.
Sort of, yeah. And they do come to the pet store sometimes to hang out, but not for
Yeah.
long.
All right. So after a little while playing around in the house, is there anything else you want to do in town, or do you want to hang out
Jessica,
there?
it's hot. Can we go to the arcade?
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty warm.
If power's out here, don't you think it's going to be out right down the street 5 blocks away?
Maybe. Maybe not.
You want to vent your window or something? I mean, we're
The window's open. It's hot outside. It gets hot in here,
not
too.
that hot.
Jessica,
Oh my god. He's such a dweeb.
where do you want to go?
I'm fine in my room downstairs.
Can you call Dad? See if there's power at the store?
Fine. Go over to the phone. Boop, boop, boop. Because in this world, phones still work.
If we had a rotary, it would work.
Yeah.
No, it does, because it's corded.
Any corded phone will work. All right, so you call it down to the pet shop, and your dad picks up the phone. The pet store.
Dad, the power's out at home.
Oh, shoot. Keep the fridge closed.
Yeah, we
you
already
guys always
did that.
go in and you open up the fridge, and it cools off real quick. I can't get back home for a long time, and I doubt the generator even works.
Jessica, do we have any milk?
And the power comes back on about that time.
Tommy,
No,
don't touch the
power
fridge.
Came back on.
Yeah, Dad, we already just had breakfast. We're not going to open the fridge again.
Tell Tommy.
I just did. You heard me yell at him.
Did we use
Yeah,
all
but
the
did he
milk?
listen?
I'm in the kitchen. He's not even downstairs,
You
Dad.
know, Tommy, when we get off the phone, you know he always has second breakfast. All right. There's a little bit of money in the jar. You know where it is. You can use it to go get lunch somewhere.
Fine. Is it okay if we ride our bikes to McDonald's?
Why do you got to go over to the new part of town with all the traffic?
Because McDonald's tastes good. It's
Fine. Yeah, you can go where you want to go. Just be home before
90s.
dark.
We will.
Okay, be careful. Watch Tommy on that highway. I don't like that highway.
Neither do I. Fine, Dad.
All right. Well, Miss Tomlinson's coming in. I think she wants to get some ears for her dog to chew on.
Fine.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Put the change back in the jar when you're done.
Fine. Bye.
Okay. Click.
What did Dad say?
He said that we can take some money from the jar and go to McDonald's for lunch.
Can I
But
get
he
a-
wants the change back in the drawer. You can't have it for the arcade,
Can I at least have a Happy Meal?
I guess.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Better than being in here.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Don't touch the fridge.
But it's hot.
Don't touch the fridge. Get on your bike and ride it. The breeze will cool you off.
It'll
Come
be
on,
a
let's
hot
go.
breeze.
It's still a breeze. Let's go.
Fine.
All right. So you go out to the garage, grab your bikes, and start heading up the road.
I saw on TV the other day they have those fans with the little squirt bottles on them now.
I'm not stopping at the dollar store.
We should get one of those.
No, I'm not stopping at the dollar store.
Wouldn't that be awesome? It's hot.
They're going to have the power on soon. Maybe you can play in the sprinkler or something later.
The power might go out again.
We still have water.
Why can't you just get a dollar store fan with a squirt bottle on it?
Because it's going to break before you even get to the sidewalk.
What if I'm real careful?
Tommy,
Amy's just playing Amy to our kids.
Fine.
So you go riding toward the New Shine part of town where all the big box stores are. To get there, you sort of have to go past.
I stop at the dollar
half-under-
store to get some snacks, and I get him a fan, too.
Okay. So
Just stay here and watch the bikes.
what about this dollar store? Is this like a small, dinky local one, or is this one of the new big things over in New Shine?
I'd make a joke about how this is a Dollar General, but that doesn't apply here.
Okay.
Because the Dollar Generals don't pop up everywhere quite yet.
That's not a dollar store. If
It's just a discount store.
so it's like a 99-cent store.
It's a Rite Aid.
So it's not a dollar store.
I guess not.
Okay, so you go to Rite Aid, you grab some snacks, and
They did have Dollar Tree back then, didn't they? I don't
Yes,
remember.
we've had Dollar Tree
plenty
for a
of
long
99-cent
time.
stores that were all around.
Okay, I get some snacks and
Okay.
get Tommy a stupid water fan.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've got a water fan.
Here,
As you go to
stop
use-
whining.
Why did you get snacks? We're going to McDonald's.
For later, because it's only like 9:30 in the morning.
I figured you guys waited a while before you
He
headed
was
out for
whining
lunch,
about being
but-
bored and it's hot.
as you're going to use your water bottle and get it set up on your bike, is that the plan? You want it to be?
I just kind of wanted to hold it for a while.
Okay. So you kind of.
I think Dad has some zip ties at the store I could use later.
Okay. So you head all the way into town, go past over the highway, onto the other side, again past the mall that's sort of done with the main construction but not opened yet. It's kind of finishing the inside parts of it. And you can see kind of trucks from work crews and stuff over there. Quite a number of people in town are working on this project. They're happy to have the work, but they know it's sort of temporary unless they decide they're going to sell pretzels in the mall when things are finally complete.
As Tommy passes the construction crew, he takes his fan and holds it in the direction of the construction workers, and even though there's no physical way he could possibly help, he feels better about his life.
Giving them a breeze from far away.
Squirts a few times.
Jess
You're welcome!
Jess rolls her eyes.
And you pedal all the way to McDonald's, which is fairly popular place in town. It's,
It's a McDonald's.
Yeah. It's always been popular. It'll probably always be popular.
Maybe one day they'll have free Wi-Fi.
What's Wi-Fi?
You get...
Tom, stop.
I'm helping.
I don't want that.
You get in to McDonald's and start standing in line. Who in town would you not want to bump into at McDonald's?
Coach Bedinson. I'm pretty sure he's a Sasquatch.
Okay, fair enough. Coach Bedinson is sitting... There's the one table that's all the way toward the front near where the drink dispensers are. And he's sitting there.
Tommy pulls on his sister's jacket.
Jessica. Jessica.
What?
Look at his feet.
He's wearing these Birkenstocks. You can see his feet. He's got big feet with these big, almost bulbous toes and a hair on the top of them.
He just mouths the word, big five.
Don't make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
Stop it. Don't be quiet.
Serious.
If he hears you, then you're going to fail PE next year or something.
And Bedinson has 2 Big Macs in front of him at the moment and is just chowing down, looking out the window.
No human could possibly eat that much.
You forget Dad last week?
What?
Did you not see Dad come home with Big Macs? He did that last
he gave
week.
one to each of us. He didn't eat them all himself. Who knows how many he's had before we got here?
I cleaned out his car for some extra money, and guess what I found in there?
Children?
God, Tommy, you're so dumb. He had McDonald's trash in the car, so he had his food already.
I don't follow.
Are you talking about your dad, not Bedinson?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Bedinson.
Dad!
I was like, this
God,
is
you're
just
so
further reinforces
dumb,
my
Tommy.
argument.
You're so dumb, Tommy.
All
Come
right.
on, let's get your Happy Meal.
Okay, I want
Cheeseburger.
chicken nuggets.
Okay, I was going to ask which one you want.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nugget Happy Meal and I guess a cheeseburger Happy Meal. You can have my toy.
I already got the Michelangelo. Can I have the Leonardo this time?
They're in blind bags, Tommy. You know the kid working at McDonald's. He's somebody from the grade above you. He's kind of a dorky kid with quite a bit of acne, and he's wearing a thick set of glasses. And he's got almost like a military haircut. He's kind of tall and lanky.
So he looks like, I totally forgot his name from Red Green.
I didn't think so, but
Yeah.
sure.
Jessica, give him an extra $1. If she gives you $1,
I'm not...
No. I need the Leonardo.
Martin.
Martin, you can feel the toys to see if they're the same or not. Just make sure that he's got two
He's
different
got
ones.
swords.
Michelangelo doesn't have swords.
No, I
Jim.
have Michelangelo. I need a Leonardo.
Look for 2 different toys.
I'll feel the turtles for your little brother.
Give him $1.
Look,
Tommy.
what are you doing later?
I don't know, working at the pet store or something?
Maybe I'll come by when I get off here.
I have to take care of Tommy.
Yeah. Okay. What did you want?
I'll just have another Happy Meal. Cheeseburger.
Oh, okay. Is there a turtle preference that you have?
Just different from his toy so that he can have two different toys to play with.
Oh, okay.
Not a Michelangelo.
Okay, I'll see.
I already have the Michelangelo.
Tommy,
I'm
enough.
going to roll a brains check to see how well he picks out turtles. Okay. You get your Happy Meals, and you've got your drinks that you can go fill up. You're going to have to get pretty close to, what's his name? Not Benson.
Bettinson.
To be able to fill him up.
Bettin's son?
Bettinson.
Like gambling
I don't
problem?
know.
And you got these little paper boxes with the little arch-shaped handles.
So as Tommy goes up to the drink machine...
Heart-shaped?
Arch-shaped.
Okay.
When Tommy goes up to the drink machine, he like turns awkwardly so he can't see Coach Bettinson.
But you can still kind of hear.
I'm going to make a suicide.
I wanted suicide too.
It's just...
He does it way too fast, though, so he's only got like a quarter of his cup filled up.
Tommy,
go back through them all again.
give me your cup. Go wash your hands.
I already washed my hands.
Well, now they're all sticky with soda. Go clean them again.
You got one too.
Yes, but I didn't spill my soda all over it. Go wash your hands.
Don't play with my toys.
Tommy.
I'm going.
So, as Tommy goes back into the bathroom, you have a look over the lobby of McDonald's, which has a few people sitting in it. There are the normal type seats in McDonald's,
I
and
thought
then
you were
there
going
are
to say
the
they were the normal type.
there are the normal people, and then there are the coaches. No, there's the normal seats, and then there's the other spot in the one corner of McDonald's that has the
Corner
fried guys and Grimace, and all the seats are shaped like all those different little people from the
Obviously, you sit
McDonaldland.
there.
Okay.
It's either there or the other corner bench where it's got the big, long bench that can fit like 8 people.
Say, Tommy, he likes to sit over in the kids' side, but he's also creeped out by one of the McDonaldland people.
Which one?
Hamburglar.
That's why you get the chicken
Always
nuggets.
Hamburglar.
I was going to guess Grimace. Okay.
No, Grimace is basically just a... No, never mind.
All right, so
This
you
is a kid game played for adults.
go to that seat, Tommy. In the bathroom, you just washing your hands?
I mean, I got him wet.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So you go in, wet your hands. There's one of those hand dryers, and somebody has
Receive
labeled...
bacon?
Yeah, has labeled it that the final step is receive bacon on the little hand dryer, and it does nothing. Your hands are still very wet.
Yep.
So you head back out. But you sit down, and you have your sandwich. You've got about...
I sit down, show Jessica my hands. See?
You got about...
As I flick
250.
my hands back and forth, some water
I
gets on
told you not to get me wet. Here, have some napkins.
It's not my fault the thing doesn't work.
It's not my fault that you're flinging it on me. Take some napkins and dry
You
your
want to make me
hands.
go wash my stupid hands. Fine.
And the terrible crumbly
Yep.
Yeah,
little
you got all the
pieces are
pieces.
left.
It's your fault.
Ha, ha, ha. That's what
Now
you
I've-
get.
Now I've kind of rubbed them up into one little spitball, and I throw it right at her.
Okay, make a... What would this be? Fight. Make a
Okay.
fight check.
D12. 2.
Is there
And
a
are you
dodge?
trying to dodge?
Yes.
Do a flight check.
Gotta beat a 2.
What?
It hits me.
A 1?
Got a 1? Yes!
So yeah, you go to move out of the way, and your seat kind of swivels, so you turn a little, but then it just hits you in the side of the
God,
face.
I missed the swivel seats.
God, Tommy, just... Here. And I dig through my thing and I get my toy and I throw it at you. Not like trying to hit you in the head, but just trying to throw it
okay.
at you to give it to you.
Ooh! Little pieces go everywhere.
That's all one piece.
Oh, okay.
Happy
Oh, that's
Meal
right.
toy.
McDonald's says that little choking thing.
Yeah, all one piece. And it's
But it goes
the,
flying up in the air and then on the table underneath in the
It's
sticky...
a little Michelangelo. You squeeze its legs, and one of the nunchuck spins. It's the same one you have.
This is fine.
You could just throw it out
The
when we get home.
disappointment is so obvious.
But you
What?
still have another one in your Happy Meal bag.
Yes.
This one's the Donatello.
You know, he's a turtle too.
Yeah, and now you have 2 different ones that you can play with.
I mean, I have one different one, but yeah, okay,
Here, you have 2 different ones.
yeah.
Because
You're right.
Michelangelo isn't here. He's at home sitting on your desk.
No, you're
Not
right.
that you can see anything else on your desk.
No, it's fine.
Mike Mimes knocking them together expertly.
Eating my dinky little cheeseburger.
Yep.
Oh, those 4 chicken nuggets are gone already.
Oh gosh, we might have to cut this short so I can go get a McDonald's Happy Meal.
So you finish up your meal. There's a play place here. So
I told you I was going to sit us here. Go.
Okay, yes. Shoes are already off. I'm not even in the little play place
Oh
section
god, the
yet.
floor is so sticky here. Why did you... Oh,
His feet.
yeah, it's real sticky.
gross.
The play place is outside, so you rush out through the door, and it's got like the little gate, like the little
Yep.
prison. But it's the cool McDonald Land play place
Oh,
with
yeah.
the burger mayor jail
Yeah.
and the big metal spiral slide that burns.
Yeah, buddy.
You can't go down. But it doesn't have like the ball pit or the plastic tubes. It's all kind of metal things with the little
Can't have a ball
Fry
pit
guy,
outside. This can be disgusting.
horses that you can ride on that are definitely not safe.
The spring ones?
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
And there's a little kid from your class who's sitting on one of the Fry Guy things, and he's got it going so that it goes as far back and forward as it can, and it's almost smacking into the ground. And he looks like he's probably been on it for 20 minutes, but it hasn't dampened his enthusiasm yet. Who's this kid? What can you tell me about him?
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy? It's got to be Jimmy. Okay. What else do you know about Jimmy other than his enthusiasm for the Fry Guy horse?
He eats paste.
Hey, Tommy.
Hi, Jimmy. I want to go to the Hamburglar jail.
No, the other. Look, you could ride with me. We gotta catch the wagon train.
I don't want to.
Jess pokes her head out the door. Tommy, be careful if you ride the spring animals. I remember I busted my nose once on it when I was little.
I'm going to go on the Hamburglar. Or the hamburger.
All right. After I catch this wagon train, I'll come with you. Okay.
Or not.
He's just going to town. Hey, Em.
And
We're recording up here. Just clanking some toys together, Papa. I'm just clanking stuff, Papa. It's nothing.
I'm just getting some
quietly
stuff.
clanking.
I'm almost done. I'll be super quiet.
Okay. Em, you need to go downstairs. Just take the box if you're going to take it. Thank you. Be careful on the stairs. Ay.
Love you.
By the way, you failed a roll. You get an adversity token for getting hit with that napkin earlier. I forgot.
From your little
What does that
brother.
mean again?
You can spend them when you make a roll to
Okay.
add 1 to the roll.
Okay.
And you can spend them for other things based on your abilities if you have any. Like loyal. And you can use give an adversity token to somebody to help them with their roll. If
Okay.
it's not a snap decision. Loyal means you get to give them 2 for the price of 1.
Somebody on my team.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tommy climbs up into the Hamburglar, or not the Hamburglar. That would creep him out.
Yeah.
The Mayor McCheese, that's his name, prison, where you get a commanding view of the McDonald's parking lot.
I keep my eye on Jimmy. Like, I'm looking around, I'm playing, I'm in my own little imagination world, but I'm also looking for when Jimmy's done.
Will is violently imitating the spring animal with crazy manic
now.
eyes.
Jimmy's cowboy hat that he was apparently wearing before he started is laying on the ground. It's being smashed.
And the two guys are broken. Audio podcast, this high-pitched squealing doesn't always carry through.
I don't know why it gets me, but he's just crushing the cowboy hat over and over again.
And they're both crying now.
It's one of those straw ones, so it's just...
It's like starting to fray.
It's turning into pulp.
Oh, God.
And he just keeps going. All right.
Oh, God.
About how long do you think you would stay up there if you're unaccosted?
I mean, until it gets hot. It's a big metal hamburger,
getting
so probably
hot.
not very long.
It starts to get hot pretty quick. It's much hotter than your room,
Yeah.
but it's jail.
I'll go ahead and come back down.
Okay.
I don't even want to touch that slide.
No, every kid always tries to go down the slide once.
Yeah, she's right.
I'm going to go test
I'm going
it.
to try it.
All right, you go up to the top and kind of just feel the edge of it, and you go, it's
Brains.
pretty hot.
Brains
So-
roll.
No, I mean, he knows it's hot. It's just a matter of whether or not he wants to go down it.
Maybe if I go down it, I'll have a breeze like Jessica was talking about.
Or you can make Jimmy do it.
What?
You got your water bottle.
Water slide.
Yeah! Yeah, that's right. I'm going to hold the fan out and spray a few sprays.
Okay.
And the water heats up really fast.
Okay.
Now it's like a water slide.
All right. You gonna
Boiling
hit
water.
it?
Yeah.
Give me a grit roll.
Natural 20.
It's fine. You go down. I mean, it's still hot. Like, you touched a section of the slide.
You
and
wore
it probably
jean
didn't
shorts.
even matter, like with the water.
Like those little 80s kids short shorts.
But you still, your legs are all red by the time you get to the bottom, but you don't squeal or scream or anything. And then when Jimmy sees that you went down the slide, he gets a big happy look in his eye like, oh, the slide's okay. And he goes to grab his cowboy hat first, and he sees it. Oh. He puts it on. There's a big hole in the front of it. And he starts going up the ladder to the slide. And just about the time you're headed for the door to go back in and see Jessica, you just hear Jimmy go, ah! As he comes down the slide.
I just put my head down, walk a little faster.
And when Jimmy comes in later with his red legs and broken cowboy hat, his mother will know he had a good time on the McDonald's playland.
It's kind of too hot for the play place today.
Well, duh, it's summer.
I mean, you sent me out there. It doesn't seem like it's really. If it's,
I said you can go
if
out
it's a
there.
duh moment, maybe you share some of the responsibility here.
You wanted to go out there, so I said you could. It's not my job
Aren't
to
you
know
supposed
whether
to
or not
look after me or something?
we're at McDonald's.
If I'm going to burn myself to death, isn't that under
We
your...
are at McDonald's, and I got you a Happy Meal.
with Dad's money.
Well, maybe if you helped out more at the store, he would give you a little paycheck too.
I'm 10.
Yeah, and Dad owns the pet store.
Pretty sure it's still illegal.
Hey, the Pantana twins worked at Gaetano's.
I don't know the Pantana twins.
The kid at the counter, his name was Martin, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not wiping up tables now, is he?
No. He's
I'd like to stare evilly.
kind of getting ready for the lunch rush. It's getting a little bit busier in here.
I just want to stare at Martin.
Okay. Any purpose or just...
I saw you trying to flirt with my sister.
Okay. He's... I guess go ahead and roll a charm to see if he notices you.
Oh boy, that's my D4. That's the best one. 2.
No. He's just busy with the lunch rush. It looks like he's taking the orders, and he's not
+1.
super
3.
confident. Okay. Same effect. By the way, if you roll the max on your dice, like you did with the 20, you get to roll it again. So you can, theoretically, on a D4, you can get a 20 if you keep rolling 4s.
Oh.
But, you know.
Is 20 the highest number you can possibly get, or you just keep rolling?
You can just keep rolling, but there's not going to be many difficulties set over a 20.
Okay. And the laws of probability would make that almost, insanely impossible.
Right. Unless you're going to do something like beat the Russian chess master or something. There's not going to be a roll. That's going to be over 20. Okay. So, you done at McDonald's?
Yeah, I want to get out of there before Martin decides to clean the tables.
Okay. Yeah, Martin kind of has a thing for you.
Do you like him?
God, no.
Okay.
Where to next?
Where do you want to go next, Tommy?
I don't know. The arcade?
Isn't that all the way back across the highway?
You asked. They have some games at the Chuck E. Cheese here.
I don't want to buy... Well, I don't remember how much tokens cost here in this era.
They were like a
quarter?
yeah.
And then you can get, extra if you buy $10 worth or $5 worth or something.
It was pretty close to a 1-to-1 ratio.
And the arcade was a quarter back then.
Yeah.
Most games.
Yeah.
The
Unless they're like
new
the
high
flights.
graphics ones might have been 50 cents.
Yeah, like the flight sims were 50 cents.
Can you tell I didn't play the arcades that often?
You tell I was lived in there.
Do you want to go to the Chuck E. Cheese arcade instead of going back to the other big arcade?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, at least I'll have air
I don't want to
conditioning.
watch the shows, though.
Why? They're cool.
I don't like the...
I mean, they've got these cool mouse robots that sing and dance.
I don't like the mouse robots.
You're such a dweeb. Dork pie.
So the Chuck E. Cheese isn't far from McDonald's.
And
It's
you would know he's scared because of that one time he saw them when they were deactivated.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Want to go look behind the curtain again?
I said, what?
You want to go look behind the curtain again?
No.
Come on.
No, I've seen it, I already know what it looks like.
What are you, chicken?
I'm not chicken. You go look.
Sure.
So you head to Chuck E. Cheese. It's not far from McDonald's. You get there, it looks really busy for some reason, though. Like you've been to Chuck E. Cheese once in a while, and it's not usually as busy as it is today. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. Sounds really loud inside.
Tommy, do you still want to go here?
Yeah.
It's really busy.
They have games.
You have to stay right next to me then. Dad's going to
All
get
right.
so mad at me if I lose track of you.
Well, isn't that your job? Maybe
That's
you
why
should
I'm
stay
telling you
next
to...
to me.
No, you stay next to me, and then you can tell me what game you want to go to.
All right, fine.
All right. You go inside, and you quickly figure out that it's really busy because it looks like there's a birthday party going on in here.
I immediately beeline for a game.
Okay. You
Tommy, got to get tokens first.
start running past.
I come back.
Turn around. You walk past kind of the birthday room is set up, and you could see the little banner hanging that says happy birthday and the little streamers, and there's the guy in the rat suit who's kind of walking around mostly in that room. And you see it's pretty much kids from your grade. It's maybe the majority of your grade, except for you and Jimmy, who are here at this birthday party. But mostly they're not paying too much attention to each other. They're just screaming their heads off, running around Chuck E. Cheese and diving into the ball pit, and a couple of them playing arcade games and trying to rack up some tickets. So you grab some tokens. How much tokens are you buying?
5.
Okay.
5 tokens or $5 worth?
$5.
Of tokens? Ooh, 20 tokens.
All right. Yeah, so you get the extra bonus with the $5. So you get probably 24 tokens or something. Enough to have a good time for a while at Chuck E. Cheese.
I
Does
give
the
him
kid-
most of them.
Does the kid who's having the birthday party, are both his parents there?
You give a look around. I don't know if you'd recognize.
I mean, does he look like he
his
has
parents.
a mom and a dad that are there?
There are a lot of adults here of other kids in your class who aren't really people that you go over the house of, so you might not recognize their dads. His mom's here. That's who usually picks most of the kids up from school in this town.
He's just going to stare at the kid for a second, and he's going to go find the game.
Okay. He seems unfazed. He's just like...
No, not like stare intimidatingly, like more just...
Oh, they're having a party over there.
Taking in the whole kid party thing.
Gotcha.
I don't think Tommy and Jessica get many birthday parties.
Okay, fair enough.
So 24 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I give you 18.
Ooh.
These are for me if you're playing a fun game and I want to join you.
But if I have to stay with you, don't we have to play the same game?
Who says I'm going to be playing these games? I mean, most of these are for like little kids.
You're just going to stare over my shoulder?
No.
You like games?
Not these games. These are for little kids. Yes, and I've got it with me. I'd rather play that.
They let you bring your game gear in here? I thought it was like against the law. You know, they don't let you bring in food or drink. I don't think they let you bring in your own arcade.
It's my backpack. I can fit this stuff in here. Here, take your tokens and go play a game.
Okay.
What game do you want to play first?
I don't know. Can I do the skee ball?
Oh, that stupid game. Fine, whatever.
Well, what game do you want to play?
Don't throw the ball. You roll the stupid ball.
Immediately.
Overhand. Roll a... I guess that's flight.
5 plus 1 is 6.
Okay. It doesn't go in the, the real low part where you get like nothing. It goes in the big circle and gives you the small point award.
See? I'm pretty good at this.
Whatever. Just make sure the ball doesn't fly out because I don't want you to hit another kid again.
Is there like 6 balls per quarter?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Do I have to roll for each one?
You can roll one more time to see how it goes overall.
Oh, Jesus. Dice went off the table.
Don't throw your skee ball like your dice.
6.
Your dice explodes.
2 plus... So is the 6 plus 1 and then the 2 plus 1?
No, you add the 1 once.
Okay, so 9 total.
Hey, that's pretty good. You get a couple that actually go up, not into the corner hundredths or whatever they are up in the top, but right into the middle one, which is worth pretty good points, and it spits out some golden-colored Chuck E. Cheese tickets.
Yeah.
You've got, I don't know, a dozen or so of those.
He rips them off, hands them to his sister immediately. Can you hold these?
Fine, but I get a piece of your candy when you get it.
I'll
or
hold
the
them.
Chinese finger trap.
I'll hold them.
It's already in my bag.
Fine.
I mean, the Tootsie Rolls are only like a ticket each.
I know, but they're still mine. Fine, you can have a piece. What do you want to play?
How about that? How about Gauntlet?
Oh, that's definitely at the other arcade. All the cool games are at the other arcade. This one's mostly ticket shooting games, and it's got a couple of the new like racing games. But any of the old like beat 'em ups and stuff, these are all brand new.
I bet you.
So any of the old games are at the arcade at Caraway's strip mall.
I bet you I can shoot more baskets than you.
Fine, you're on.
Yeah.
All right.
I was on the basketball team in middle school, and you don't even participate in PE half the time.
I'm still going to kick your butt.
Oh, sure.
All right, roll
2 foot tall.
Competition flight.
Oh, gosh.
6 total. You rolled a 4. No. You rolled a 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4?
Again. You can still theoretically
roll
lead
again.
7.
Oh,
she wins.
Give me that back.
See?
So after a close call, the last shot as the timer is getting ready to expire for Jessica kind of rolls around the rim a little bit and sinks down in before the alarm.
That doesn't count.
Nope, it counted. See, look at the scores.
No, it doesn't
7
count.
to 6.
I got more swishes than you did. You lucked out on that last one.
Oh, sure, but I still got 7. You got 6, so I win.
Tie.
spits out some tickets.
My tickets.
2 tickets per basket.
I get one of those. If you get a piece of my candy, I get it from skee ball. I get a piece of your candy from basketball.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, so you play around at Chuck E. Cheese for a while. Are you mostly playing ticket games, or are you playing any?
Why don't you play
race games or
anything other than
stuff?
ticket games? That's how you get the prizes.
Okay.
Come on, narrator.
So
you were
we're-
a 90s kid.
Yeah, I know. I like the ticket games too, but I thought maybe that was just my miserly self not playing a game that doesn't give
No,
you an
that's
award at
every
the
kid.
end. It's like those other games are so much cooler, but tickets. Okay. So just each of you give me a either brains or flight check, depending on if you play majority games that you think are going to be more using your brains or using your dexterity to earn tickets.
If I roll a 6 on a d6, I get to roll it again?
Mm-hmm.
9.
Okay.
7.
All right. Between the two of you, you rack up a pretty nice haul of tickets. You had less tokens, so
But I'm also...
but you did much better with the
15.
tokens you had. So altogether, you probably racked up 80-something tickets in your day-to-day.
As the kid, my eyes immediately go to the largest thing I could possibly buy
Yeah.
that I'll never use.
So hanging up kind of by a hook in the corner that's been there like probably since Chuck E. Cheese has opened.
10,000 tickets.
5,000 ticket prize. Right?
No, you can't get that one.
Nope.
What is that? What's the 5,000 ticket prize?
It was
in the
always like a
90s?
big stuffed animal or something ridiculous.
Travel boombox.
Really?
The little round travel boombox.
Oh, rock on.
Yeah, that would be cool. That might even be 10,000 tickets. So yeah, there's some real big prizes up there. But as you're up there and guys counting your tickets and putting them into the basket, he racks them up and he says, all right, you've got 88 tickets. What would you like? It would be something out of the first cabinet. Or halfway
Was that all
into the
together or
second.
just his?
I thought you were put them all in your bag, so.
I kept mine separate.
Okay.
Here.
You've got, it's pretty similar because you had more tokens. You probably got 50 and you've got 38.
I got more.
Yeah, you had 18 tokens to my 5.
I still got
6.
more. You can't even count.
Math.
What?
It's summer.
What do you want for your tickets, kids?
I want some candy. Do I have
Uh-huh.
pixie sticks?
We have a lot of candy. Pixie sticks are 3 tickets each.
Here. All 50.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of pixie sticks.
I put
He
down.
just grabs a little handful of them and he just plops them on the table like he doesn't even really care to count them.
Mike's eyes get huge.
So, brains is my D8. Do I roll to make sure he got the right amount of pixie sticks?
You could count them if you want.
Okay. I'm going to count them, even though 50 is not a number divisible by 3.
Right. It's more than enough pixie sticks by like 4.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and what would you like?
Tootsie Rolls. A couple of crappy rings.
All the small things that add up real slow. Okay. He takes out the buckets so you can pick the ones you want out of them.
Jessica, get pixie sticks. He can't count.
I'm not getting pixie sticks. You got like 30 there.
Got 4 more.
I'm not getting you any more pixie sticks. You're going to be crazy. A couple of Tootsie Rolls. A couple of plastic rings.
Okay. And then he puts the baskets back under. It's like you got 3 tickets left here.
Oh, one more pixie stick.
Tommy!
Pulls out
You
a
gave
pink,
me 3
a
tickets.
pink one.
That's exactly how many I need.
Hands it to you.
Ooh, thank you.
All right. Enjoy.
Now it's 3:30 in the
He's
afternoon.
super happy to be here at Chuck E. Cheese. And you start to see the...
Do you want to ride that wheelchair thing? The carousel, you sit on the wheel and it goes up and around like a Ferris wheel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. As he's doing so, he's fucking downing pixie sticks left and right.
Yeah. What are you riding? A
I don't-
Ferris wheel?
Yeah, it was like a one-person Ferris wheel. It's basically just an arm with a chair, and they would hook you
I
in.
never saw that.
Yeah, and it would go up.
And they
only went
broke
around like
real
3
easy.
times.
And a
Well, you're
lot of
talking 50 pounds on the end of a lever that's designed by the lowest bidder. It's not.
Okay.
and it's either really cool or really terrifying.
Yeah.
Isn't it, you ride that by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get in.
Kicking his feet
You
the
hear
whole time down in pixie
music
sticks.
start and the little lights start flashing, and you just kind of.
Wow, I'm so high. You're 3 feet off the ground.
Kind of underwhelming by the time you're done.
Again, it wasn't about the ride, it was about the pixie sticks.
Yeah, but you're at least
What was
4 or
that?
5 pixie sticks in now. And as you get off the thing and kind of plant your feet back on the ground again,
I accidentally got the last one wet, so like the paper's sticking to the sugar, and I'm having to like force it out.
it's hard to get out.
Oh, you're so gross, Tommy.
And you hear the
I
kids
already
are
paid for it. I'm getting it out.
singing happy birthday now to the one kid. He's one of the ones who's a son of one of the mall developers in town, so they have a lot of money. It's this kid, Travis, and they're singing happy birthday to him.
Why don't we get birthday parties?
Because we don't know enough people. And Dad can't really afford a birthday party. What are we going to do? Have one at the pet shop? And serve birthday cake over by the aquarium supplies?
I mean, we've taken the pet shop to other people before for those petting zoos.
Yeah, and they paid a lot of money for it.
Well, if they paid a lot of money for it, why can't we have a birthday?
Because you made that rabbit bite that other kid. She's like, here, saying you were squeezing it because you made it so fat.
Yeah, Tommy, the lawsuit, remember?
No, this was the 90s. People didn't sue
the
quite that
settlement,
often.
Tommy.
She wasn't petting it right. You're not supposed to scratch a rabbit under their chin. Everybody knows that. You get them
You
behind
weren't
the
supposed
ears.
to give her the carrot and then tell her to pet it.
I mean, that's what they eat.
Not when they're being pet. Tommy, you know
It's
this.
not my fault she was an idiot.
Tommy, you gave her a carrot and said, feed this and pet him.
Yeah, you feed it and then you pet them. You don't throw your fingers in there with the carrot. It's not my fault people are idiots.
Tommy, don't say that, you dummy.
What? Oh, you can call me dummy?
Yes, I'm your big sister.
It's not fair.
All right. So you head out at Chuck E. Cheese. It's getting to be late afternoon, I guess, now at this point. Is there anything else you guys want to do today on your day off before you have to go back to work the next day?
I'm getting tired
mind
of
the pet
watching
store.
Tommy.
Hmm?
I'm getting tired of watching Tommy.
Yeah. Which you probably will be doing the next day anyway at the pet store in a more confined space.
So as Tommy polishes off his last pixie stick.
No, not your last pixie stick. We don't want Tommy to have diabetes before the end of the first act.
Jessica, will you help me pop off this toe?
Do you not remember being a 90s kid?
I saved my candy. I didn't scarf it all
Oh,
at
yeah,
once.
no, it was gone.
I had mine for weeks.
I made myself sick more than once.
Yep. Come on, let's go home and see if the power's back on.
What if it's not?
Then we can go to the other arcade or something, but I'm not buying your tickets this time.
Oh, I hope the power's off. Wait, if you don't buy my tickets, who's going to buy my tickets?
And you can do it yourself. You've got a piggy
I don't
bank.
have any money.
You've got a piggy bank.
Dad said that was for college.
Because you're going to college.
Oh, wow.
She's a big sister. She's picking on her little brother.
Oof. That was like deep, soulful bullying. I'm so going to college.
Whatever.
All right, so you head back to the house and go back across the highway and the long stretch between New Shine and the Fade on the exit ramps and stuff.
I held a big L up to my forehead and mouthed loser. I'm like,
When you get back home, what do you want? Is the power on or off?
you tell us, narrator.
This is a much more collaborative system, so
Oh.
I'm giving you a lot of the choices.
I was about to say, we can just choose that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel so in charge.
I feel so bored. I keep waiting for being told what to do, and we have to choose. I don't know what to do here.
I want the power on.
Yes.
On.
On.
All right. You head back in the house.
Likened unto a god.
And things are on. You don't know for how long they've been back that way.
I'm going to microwave some
Well,
Chef
yeah, you
Boyardee.
might, because whatever clock started blinking at 12 is now blinking. You can see the power's been on for about an hour.
Okay, that's better than what I was going to say. It came on 5 minutes after we left.
No, it's just been on about an hour.
I'm hungry. I'm going to make some Chef Boyardee. Do you want any?
We just got back from...
We spent hours at Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't feel so good.
It's probably all those pixie sticks you ate.
I'm going to go lay down.
You hear a clatter on the porch. You guys come in usually probably through the garage.
Yeah,
You
because
hear
that's
a
where our
clatter
bikes are.
on the porch, like on the side of the house where the...
What was that?
Just something on the deck. Maybe our mail came.
Call the police.
I'm not calling the cops. Go peek out through the window
Okay.
to see if, like, the post... Mailman. That took me way too long. Mailman.
You start, like, looking out toward the front where the mail would be, and you don't see anybody. And then you kind of just turn back around the other way where the trash and stuff is, and all of a sudden you just see up in your face it's Alexis.
No, oh my God.
Coach Bettinson.
Alexis. What are you
What?
doing?
You weren't home.
God.
I was just seeing
The
if
power
you
was out.
threw anything interesting out.
Don't go digging through my
You
trash.
guys throw out, like, cool stuff sometimes. What? You weren't using any of it? I didn't find anything this time.
Oh, would you find apple cores this time?
No, but sometimes I find cans and stuff, and then I can cash them in and go play at the arcade.
Jessica, what was it?
It's Alexis.
Hi, Alexei.
Hey, Tommy. Where were you guys all day?
We went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
We ate lunch at McDonald's and we went to Chuck E. Cheese because it was closer.
Jessica thought
Cool.
she won a game of basketball, but she didn't really.
I won 7-6.
The machine was broken.
can I come in? It's hot out.
It's not supposed to count rim. It's not supposed to count, where it hits the rim. I sunk more.
If they go in, I think it counts.
I
Tommy.
sunk more.
I think, like, when Jordan hits the rim, it still counts.
I still
Yeah,
sunk.
come on in, Lexi.
All right.
Just don't go digging through our stuff, please. You don't need to be nosy here.
I wasn't being nosy. Nosy is when you just look to see what there is. I was being takey. What's for dinner?
I don't know. I just ate some Chef Boyardee.
Is there any left?
No.
Oh,
Unless you want to drink the tomato sauce.
sure.
You want a pixie stick?
Yes.
You still have any of those left?
I have a few. God wouldn't let me eat them all.
Sauce and pixie sticks. Ah, that's a good lunch dinner combo.
90 skids.
It's like dessert.
So, you guys went to New Shine today?
Yeah,
That's where you were all day.
They have better air conditioning over there.
it works.
Yeah. And power went out down at our place, too. I figured I'd come up here and see what you guys were doing. What are you guys doing now?
We just got home.
Yeah. What you doing?
Nothing?
Do you want to play? You want to play something?
Play what?
I don't know. You guys got cool stuff. You have Domino Rally? We could set up some dominoes, watch them fall. Tommy, you got Domino Rally, right, for Christmas?
I've got the Mario game on my Game Boy.
But that's like one player, right? Like,
Yeah.
can I play it?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just get my radio. I left it out on the porch. And she just goes out and grabs her little boom box. And as she comes in, you can hear it's on some talk channel, and she just cuts it off. She's probably been knowing Alexis. She's probably been on your porch since like 11, listening to the radio, waiting for you guys to come home.
And we left at like 10:30.
Yeah. So she comes in and she grabs your Game Boy and just kind of goes and sits on the floor and starts playing it.
Jessica, when's Dad coming home?
Well, he normally closes the shop at 6, so he's got to do all the register and all that, so maybe 7 or something.
What time is it now?
Like
The microwave's broken.
Because it's flashing.
Look at my Casio watch. It's like 4:15. Beep, 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 beep.
Tommy
beep.
does math in his head. Okay.
There, I fixed the microwave.
Is it right?
Close enough. It might be like 30 seconds off, but that's because my watch and
Well, if it's wrong, shouldn't you make it right?
it's close enough.
What if we're late?
30 seconds.
Late is late.
It's not that much.
You know, Dad always says if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're dead.
Well, you better not be late then, huh?
Without looking up from the Game Boy, Alexa says, "You can turn my radio on and wait for the quarter after the hour. It'll tell you exactly what time it is."
I have a watch.
Is it right?
Yes.
She says it's close enough.
She has a watch, Tommy. It's fine.
All right. If we're late, it's your fault.
Late for what?
I don't know.
You hear the music of Mario dying on the thing. She just grunts. And she starts again.
Flop on the couch, pull out a notebook, and just start doing doodles.
This is what happens. 3 kids who have no friends try to hang out. They just all go in their own corner and do their own thing.
Yeah.
So you do that for a while.
Wait, what's Tommy doing?
10 minutes later. Jessica, I'm hungry again.
Don't you still have a pixie stick?
Do you have any more of that Chef Boyardee, Jessica?
Nope.
She already finished it all.
Well, I mean, like another can.
Nope.
We're out of canned food?
No, we're out of Chef Boyardee. Don't go in the pantry.
But I'm hungry.
Eat a pixie stick.
That's not food. You say that all the time.
You
The
still
one
have pixie sticks?
Yeah.
Can I have another one?
How many do I have left?
How many do you have left? It has been a while now. It wasn't the ride on a little Ferris wheel that you ate 50 of them on that I was concerned about. In a few hours, you may have consumed as many as you would have liked.
You have 3 left.
I did have that stomach ache, so yeah, okay, let's say 3 left. I'll give her one more.
Hey, thanks,
This is my
Tommy.
last one.
Oh, thanks, Tommy. Here, I can't beat this game. She just hands it back to you.
Okay. Flops down on the couch.
Tom, get off of me.
And then with the childlike dexterity of any 10-year-old, I'm already like 6 levels in.
Can I turn on the TV?
There's nothing on right now.
Yeah, but your TV works.
So go buy a new one? With all those cans that you're taking out of my trash?
I don't have that many. You don't have that many cans.
Yeah, because we cash them in, except for the really nasty ones that Tommy leaves out.
Oh, Jessica, the TV's not working anymore. You have to play with the ears again. I didn't touch it.
Sure you didn't.
I didn't touch it.
Moving them around, adjusting the foil.
It's not even on.
Then why are you
Look,
saying it doesn't
turn
work?
it on. Alexis goes over, turns it on. She says, you know, if you touch more stuff to the antennas, you can boost the signal.
As I said, I'm adjusting the foil.
Yeah. What about that Chef Boyardee can? Put that
No.
on top. If you put more stuff on, you can get a bigger signal.
5 cents from this can.
No, that can doesn't turn in for 5 cents. You got to bring that down to the scrap yard. You need a lot of those to get 5 cents.
I still see the lines.
What about this?
Wait.
Over there?
Keep going.
Going?
Okay, right there.
It looks good, but as soon as you let go,
The
it's
antenna
flickering.
falls.
There's lines again.
The antenna.
Okay, it's good. Nope.
Ah! This hurts me because this is how stuff acts around
Alexis pulls out a foil ball
me. And a wire hanger.
out of her bag, and she starts taking some of the foil off and lining it on your antennas.
Fine, she can do it.
It's like it works immediately.
Yeah.
Great job, Lexi.
Well, I guess I could roll for that.
Brains.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, it works okay. It's like, ooh, the news.
So stupid.
I don't like this channel.
Boring.
She clicks it. The
It's
news.
still the news. Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock now, so the news is on.
No, that's at 6 o'clock. Andy Griffith is on at 5.
She's not wrong. There was a rhythm in our house growing up.
I've seen this one. I came over here because you have a color TV. Oh, well.
But all
Yeah.
the Andy Griffith shows that are in color are terrible.
Mm-hmm. No, this is one of the black and white ones, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
good, but it's black and white. Well, your dad's probably going to be home soon, right?
Like 2
Yep.
hours.
I guess I should probably go.
Okay. How's Hercules?
He's good.
Good. You're not letting him into the trash again, are you?
Well, I don't let him in, but he sort of gets in.
You know he can't eat all that stuff. It's bad for his stomach.
Well, those are two separate statements, and one of them's true.
Lexi, take better care of him.
He got out and went into the scrapyard and he chewed 12 tires.
Yes. That's why I tell you, you have to have a better fence.
Well, you'd have to tell that to Uncle Bo. I don't think he really cares. That fence got put up to keep people out, and I don't know. Nobody's tried to get in a long time.
Don't pet him on his mouth.
Uncle Bo?
No, the dog. Hercules.
On his mouth?
Hey, someone tried it with a rabbit once despite my...
Oh, Tommy the rabbit again.
I told her not to.
Just don't bring up the rabbit anymore, Tommy. You're just, I don't know, being too hard on yourself.
It's Jessica's fault. She always reminds me of it.
Don't bring up the rabbit. We were all kind of happy that
He
it bit
brought it
that girl.
up with the birthday party.
What birthday party? There's a birthday party? You guys were at a birthday party?
No, we
No.
were at Chuck E. Cheese and there was
At
a
a
birthday
birthday party?
there. We were not invited.
It wasn't our birthday party.
We didn't get any cake.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to come over later, or have,
Can I play in the
Tomorrow.
scrapyard?
if you guys want to go look around.
Do you want to get tetanus?
What's that?
We could always go check. Uncle Bo got a big new load of stuff.
Got
That
new stuff, Jessica.
they just kind of dumped there.
It's
There
all
was a
junk,
house
Tommy.
that got cleaned out, and they brought all the old stuff over if you want to come look around.
What if they have a sword?
See what we can find.
The last sword you had was a piece of wood, and you broke it.
This one might be metal.
And you broke Dad's grill.
This one might be better.
Oh, so what are you going to break next? A window?
They might have one of those at the scrapyard.
I'm not trying to make it that you kill everything, but you're like, can I have this? And I'm like, that's not a good idea, Tommy.
I'm 10.
That's not a good idea, Tommy.
Well, I'll see you two later.
Bye.
If you want to come over in the morning. Otherwise, I might, make plans. She's not going to make plans.
What plans are you going to make?
You going to listen to the radio or something?
Well,
Or look for aliens?
and when you say look for aliens like that, she gets kind of guarded, and she just kind of goes, no, no. Bye, Jessica.
Bye, Lex.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye.
And she leaves.
No, you can't go to the scrapyard.
Why?
Because you're going to get cut on something.
Oh, well, I'll be careful.
Oh, sure.
And technically, they don't have the scrap yard. They have the junk shop, but they also have, the just big outside area.
The big junk pile.
Yeah. But the scrap yard is further down the road, where you can actually turn in metal for money.
Do we need to open a window or something in here? We're all yawning.
I
I
was
yawned
burping.
because he yawned.
No, I burped.
I thought it was a
yawned
yawn.
because you yawned, and you yawned earlier, and it made me yawn.
All the
Stop
yawn
it.
came from a burp. Now we said yawn a lot, listeners, so y'all yawn.
Truly compelling podcast material.
Yawn, get on out of here.
Thanks for sharing our date night with us and exploring a whole new world together. We'll see you again next week. Until then, keep in touch by following us on Twitter at D8Night Podcast or visiting D8nightpodcast.com.